Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello. This is one of my favorite places in the house, guys. I'm just starting right here. Hello, hello, everybody. All of you. I've been so busy trying to get ready for our Christmas, which I am still not ready for. I got a lot of cooking to do and lots of game prizes to wrap before tomorrow, because that's when we do all of our Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you. So we're gonna get ready, guys, because we got a lot of work to get done today. I got a lot of cooking and wrapping and all kinds of stuff, but I just wanted to give you guys a little tour of some of my favorite areas in my house. And what do you do with all this stuff, guys? Well, if you haven't heard, this is the style now. Maximus is in style, guys. So we are in my dining room area. So right here, I'm going to show you where you come in and where I do shows. What does your husband keep asking you, Trula? So this room right here, guys, I'm going to show you how we run business, because I think a lot of people, there's Robin. A lot of people think we have more than we do. And to be honest with you guys, I just live in a modest home that we have lived here since our kids was little. There's all of my soaps and lotions and healing salves and um tallows and all the stuff, guys. So if you this is our front door. Out here we have goats and dogs. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. So when you come in, what are you going to do with all your things? Well, I'm going to show you today, truly, because that's what the style is. So when you come in my house, which I need to do this when I'm moving you guys around so you don't get dizzy. This is facing in here. So right there in front of me, you can see that's where we film. So right here is where I stand and film. So we don't have a big fancy room or warehouse or anything, although we need one sometimes. But we've just made what we have work. So you can see Robin's been listing all of this today, and this stuff is going to be in our next show. Our first show after Christmas will be Sunday. And these are some of the items that's going to be in here. We're trying to pre-list more items. So here they are, what is listed right now, so that you guys can get pre-bids in and all that good stuff. So we have some of our linens just hanging out on the side. These items are my personal firkins and items up there. But these chickens, hen on the nest, it's just extra inventory. I've got some cookbooks and books. Most of our inventory's outside, but I do have like the books and stuff I just keep inside. Lots of vintage utensils, girl. Lots of vintage utensils. Right now, we're not doing an auction today, but I do have the buy it now going. This is the top of my soap cabinet because I do collect um, salt glaze Crocs, and you'll see a lot of Crocs. So we're not doing an auction today, guys. What's that butter stamp going for? What butter stamp, honey? I have no idea. Oh, that little guy? That's in my personal collection. I know you guys are probably confused, but right now I'm not doing an auction. I am just showing my house. Just showing my house. Now, this is the stuff that's going to be coming up. This is the stuff that's going to be coming up. And the buy it now does have 500 items in it. If you do want to shop, you can go in there and shop. But right now, I just wanted to come in and say hi to all my fabulous customers and say Merry Christmas and show you what we got going on and to show you how we do things around here. So If you're new here, my name is Cheryl. I am a dairy goat farmer, and I'm on about 4 or 5 times a week. We start everything at $1. So, Scott, if you're new here, come back to my shows. Bookmark this show right here. Everything that we've got listed, or all of this is listed. Let's just say all of this is listed, and it's in Sunday's show after Christmas. And then we'll be back full force, guys, full force. And then the private show that many of you have been invited to, and I'm still sending out invitations. If you haven't got your invitation and you feel like you should have got an invitation, just go ahead and message me, and I will look and make sure you're a customer. And some of you, I may be like, oh, I didn't send that to you. And then we'll get busy. So, and I'll send you one. This is my light, one of them. So I get this up and I put it over here where it's showing everything. But like I was showing, there's my soap and lotion inventory, and all that's in the Buy It Now. There's my salt glaze collection. You did too, Marcia. You did too. You crazies. Send me an invitation, Susie Q. Send me, not an invitation, send me a message, because when I get off here, I'll never remember. Anybody who feels like they are a customer of mine and they don't know why I forgot them, it's because I have like 9 million customers and I was trying to send to each one of you, and it's crazy, guys. I was like, oh my gosh, how did I do this? Carl, I know I sent you one. I know I did, but look in your messages, and if you don't see it there, um, just say me, and I'll send you another one, okay? Because I'm telling you guys, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got so many customers. I don't know if this was a good idea. I don't want to leave anybody out. So that's how we do stuff. Over here is where Robin is listing items, guys. There's my little fridge. That's where people come and get their milk when we're milking. Some more of my primitive finds. You will find that a lot of stuff in my house is wood because I love wood. Elizabeth says, hi, Robin.
Hi, everybody.
She is working hard today, guys. Over here, this is where we set things that we have listed that are going to be in future shows. So if they're not set up on our cabinet over here already, but we've already got them listed in a show, we put them over here. We put them right here. And we have her little area that I just pile stuff, and then I tell her all that needs listed. And she comes every Tuesday and lists the whole time she's here. Now I'm going to walk to the other room, so I'm going to cover so I don't jar you all around. And like I said, feel free to go in the Buy It Now. Okay, this area I always talk about. This is the ladder that goes in between my showroom and my kitchen. I have my dairy scales, my cast iron, and these are the pans I use. So these are the ones I use. I was trying to find a place to hang them, and I thought, how about an old ladder? So that's what I did. I took this old ladder. There's my desk with all my 50,000 things to do. And I hang my scales, my cast iron, and my cowbells here. So it works. It's functional because I just hang my cast iron there after I wash it. I just hang it back up. And I've got all my pretties there too that I collect. And then right beside it, I've got a few more things like some dairy containers, milk containers, because, you know, we are a dairy goat farm. And of course, more wood, firkins, pantry baskets, all the things. And you're going to see a lot of trees. For my Christmas, I am a tree-aholic. I love all old trees, little bottle brush vintage trees. I love ironstone and I love wood. And every once in a while, I'll put something kitschy in here like this little guy. That you can see, I got a pantry box back there. I got my Flow Blue butter pats. I've got my ironstone. I got my old tree. You just pile the items, guys. You just pile the items. That's that's where we're at right now. You pile the items. And then up on top of my little pantry, this is just a little pantry cabinet that I have. Up there we have crocks, butter molds, and lots of wood because I love rolling pins. I love wood spools. Can't wait till you get sick of those red bales. Do you hear that, Janet? Okay, I'm gonna turn you around here. There's Janet working today, guys. I got those red bales from Janet. I bought them from her booth. Sharon wants those red bales. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I met Janet at the market where we have our booth in town because she has a booth right beside me. So I'm always getting lots of cool items from her. So, guys, look at how many pieces. When you talk about, Trula said her husband's asking, what do I do with all the items? Well, think of how many items I have right here. Just in this little drawer, I have a little metal rusty cabinet. I have a goat, a candy cane, an elf, two shiny brights, three scoops, and some of that real touch greenery. Then of course I have to be functional because we live here, guys. We live here. We're not just fancy. We live here. So I make oatmeal every week and we take it for breakfast and stuff. My husband does in his lunch. So we have our old department store display, whether it was for candy or whatever. I use that for my oatmeal. And I've got my breadboards up here, more wood spoons. I mean, look at the number of items, guys. I mean, if I went through and counted my items, I would just be shocked. And this is one of my new purchases. I told you guys I got a new piece of furniture. Well, this is what I got, this cabinet back here, the little cubby cabinet. I was so happy to get this because the lady had it to display her shiny brights and different little things that she was selling in the market, and she did not want to sell the cabinet. And we called her, I gave her an offer, and she took it. So I feel very blessed to have that. But you can see I got more Crocs. I've got a scale because I love rusty, crusty scales. I got a lot of butter pats, some more shiny brights. And I'm not big Christmas decor, I don't think. I just kind of change what I have and make it work for Christmas. So I'll take out a couple things, put the shiny brights. I will add a tree, add a Santa mug, add greenery. Like this was already here, but I just took out the regular greenery I had in here and I put a tree, and then I wanted to use one of my rusty scoops, so I put the rusty scoop, can't talk. I get so excited about my decor because I'm just like you guys. I love it all. And I put the butter mold in there because I collect these butter molds and I start getting so many that I'm like, where do I put them? So I have them everywhere. And if you just keep going, I got more of that greenery. Guys, I sold out of the greenery and then I decorated my house and I had to buy more because I didn't have enough for my house. So I just added some old vintage bales and more greenery, more wood, more Crocs, all the things, guys. You just keep adding. You just keep adding and layering. Keep adding and layering. That's how we do it, guys. That's how we do it. I got this old antique washboard from a friend here in town that sells stuff at the market also. And then one of my favorite pieces is right here. And it's everything I love, guys. I love these old bowls. I'm going to show you in my kitchen in a minute when I whip up the bread for you that I use these old bowls. That's what I use every day. I have my yellowware bowls and they sit on my cabinet and that's what I use. Of course, I collect the butter paddles and more rolling pins and more spoons, more everything. Even one of the trays just stuck back there to give it some height and more greenery. You just add and layer, add and layer. And guess what's in here? A crock. There's a crock in there, guys. See it? There it is. It's in there. It's a crock in the bowl. You just keep layering until you love it, guys. Keep layering until you love it. And it just keeps going. We don't have an empty space, guys. We just keep going. We have more wood items. We got scoops. We got butter molds. We got shiny brights. And of course, my tree, because I love trees. And guys, I'll leave those up till March. My house will be like this till March because I love it so much. Firkins, pantry baskets, all the way to the floor. And then we have another old scale. These here are actually large. I mean, the biggest, largest scoops I have ever seen, guys. They are humongous, humongous. And I got a couple old windows just standing behind there. I got another crock down there. I've got this old lamp. Because really just do what you love, guys. So this wall is all primitive and it goes right into that. The whole wall just kind of keeps going. I've got my old spoons hanging there. And if you go up, I got a nice long shelf with more butter molds, more bread boards, which is what I'm looking for now, more bread boards. Hey, Marmar, welcome in, everybody. Yes, layer, 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 guys. This is an old drawer. It's an actual drawer that I put a hanger on the back and just hung it up. Just hung the old drawer to put all my English crockery, more butter molds, all the things, guys. And of course, we have a stack of Crocs. We have a stack of Crocs. And this is just an old clothesline that you hang up because I thought about hanging it up somewhere in this area and it would just kind of stick out here and I would hang things, but I think I'm liking it the way it is. So I probably won't. I'll find a different place for it. And I do that a lot. I get something and I wait till I figure it out. Here is an old cabinet I bought from Robin's family's auction when her dad passed away, which I love. I've got my shaker basket hanging on top of the door. And if you go up, guess what I have? More wood. Guys, do you see anything different? More wood, more wood, more wood. You need a hanger? I have like 3 of them, girl. I have like 3 of them. I'll have to load that one in the thing because it's just sitting there. I'm not using it right now. I loaded in the private show, girl, the private show. The private show with the invitation only is started loading. It's going to be a lot of primitives, Crocs, wood, all the stuff you guys love. And we're going to have some banger giveaways too. Banger giveaways. I love wood because, guys, like I said, we live here. I cook all food. We can our food. We make our own bread. We do all that stuff. There's my beautiful kids, my beautiful 3 kids. So I want my house to be something that I can just relax and enjoy. Send me a message if you are a customer and you want to be invited to the private show. Send me a message if you are a customer and you want to be invited to the private show. And then my house, like it's nothing fancy, guys, but every bit of it is fancy with decor. So there's our couch that we've literally had 30 years, I bet you, because we've lived in this house almost 40. It's paid for. We figure there's no reason to upgrade to something fancy now. We don't owe anything and we might as well stay right here. But you can see I got more Crocs. That drawer is a potbelly drawer from like one of those antique potbelly furnitures. That is a drawer that I thought I needed to put some Crocs in. And I just got some more goodness. More goodness. I even tied a ribbon on my tall clock. Right here, I have my pie safe, and you can see my pie safe is full of the same good things. I have ironstone, I have Crocs, I have salt glaze. I have rusty scales. And then on top, I have the same thing because that's what I love, guys. And then I have this piece here. Me and Robin went shopping to an area down in the bottoms where you can get all kinds of antiques. And I got that tall shelf there. It's like 8 foot tall. And I was like, I have the perfect spot. And if you just keep buying enough stuff, guys, pretty soon you just figure out where to put everything. It just kind of starts going together. And I didn't think I had a spot for any of this stuff, but I just buy things I love and then I figure it out. So these windows go out to our back deck of our house, and we have more good stuff. So I had this old um, trunk, and I loved it because it's green. And I was like, what am I going to do with that thing? I can't take up the whole area just for a trunk. So I got this little green table out of a booth where somebody had it for like $10. And she said, what are you going to do with that? And I said, I'm going to stack it so that I can stack Crocs. And that's what I did. I've got my little vintage deer there for Christmas. Like I'm telling you, I don't do a lot for Christmas. I just change out because I love my decor I have. So I just kind of make it look for the holiday. Lots of greenery, lots of trees. Another thing, sorry for the sunshine coming in there. Another thing of firkins, an old broom, all the old spools and twines in there, all the things. And of course, it's Christmas here tomorrow, so we got the kids as presents, and I got to do a lot of wrapping, girls. I got to do a lot of wrappings. Guys, we are just showing my house right now, is what we're doing. If you just came in, we're showing my house, and I'm going to start a giveaway because we are going to give away some lotion, full size lotion bottles, guys, full size lotion bottles. So let me do our first giveaway. Well, where are they? I must have put them in the wrong dang show. Golly geez. I want them in today's because I am going to give away some full size lotion. So give me just a second to load those. And I'm going to put one of these pretty goats on the picture just for hurrying. Just for hurrying, guys. Sorry that I didn't have this done. I'm just going to put gift. I thought I did have it done. I'm going to give away some full size lotion. Full size lotion bottles for you guys coming and hanging out with me today. And you get to pick what kind you want. I'll take you back in there. You just stay with me and we will pick what kind you want. Let's see, they're 8 to 11 ounces. Okay, they are loading. Now let's go. Okay, get in there. Somebody's going to get a full-size lotion bottle, goat milk lotion for free just for coming and hanging out and looking at the house. So guys, these deer I've had for years. I mean years. I put them all different places every year. So I don't know, guys. They just are beautiful, dark deer. Nothing special, but I think they are. These are my Christmas trees. Robin's husband makes these. They are made out of tin, like you put on top of a barn. And then they cut the wood and they use fire to make it look dark like that. And this is our fireplace full of Crocs. So the whole area, guys, more primitive, more Crocs, and that's our Christmas trees. We just don't have a lot of little kids anymore. All our kids are grown up. So I like this. This goes with my style. So that's what I have. And that's what I want. So that's what we do. But these are all my grandkids. I have 8 grandkids. They get 2 presents each. So that is all their good stuff wrapped up. And then over here's my chair, guys. This is where I sit. Now, this right here is the goat quilt that my wonderful customer Claudia made and sent for me. If you haven't seen it, let me get it out. Oh my goodness, I can't get it. I know you guys want to see this, so I got it now. Thank you, though. Look, guys. Look, Claudia made that. Yeah, I only set when I'm dying. When I'm dying at night, Sharon, for a few minutes while I eat or something. But isn't that cute? Claudia with Smith Farm made that and mailed it to me. I was like, oh my God. Claudia is a great friend and customer on here. So that's my little goat quilt. This is my husband's mess because, he's a dirty farmer. And let's see where I'm going to take you now. I'm going to cover you up so I don't get you dizzy moving all over, guys. Just hold on. I want to show you this area in my bathroom because it's one of my favorite little areas too. Because just some different stuff to collect. Okay. More Crocs. I have some goats up there that my friend Beth sent me. And more Crocs. But I also added these, guys. These are the old vintage brushes and mirrors inside one of the old grain scoops. So I just wanted to give you some ideas of something else that you can use these things for. And then I have a big mason jar that I filled with little bitty Crocs. I'd like to find some more and finish that. But right now, we'll take what we got, right? We'll take what we got. I'm going to turn you around. On this side, I have a quilt piece, a swan. We got some chamber pots because it's the bathroom. So we got some chamber pots. They go all the way down. We got more chamber pots there. And I got a cool old antique goat picture there that I found. So this room's still a work in progress, but we love it. We got more old brushes and mirrors there. And even this is kitchen stuff, but you know what? The colors went good, so I put it in here. So sometimes you just got to think outside the box. And I know you guys love your swans, and so do I. And I got several throughout my house. Okay, I'm going to cover you up, and we're going to go clear to the other end of the house, guys. So get in that giveaway if you haven't already. You got less than a minute, and we're going to give away a full-size bottle of lotion, goat milk lotion. If you've never had our lotion, you're going to be so excited because it is good, good stuff. So I think we'll go to the other bathroom. I think we will. Actually, we'll stop right here if I can turn on light for you guys. Okay, let's go right here. Okay, we're in the laundry room. The laundry room, and it's also where you come in my back door. And there's my pantry. This is real life, guys, real life. So there's my pantry. I got a wet towel hanging to dry because that's where I put all my towels and kitchen stuff because we're right off of the kitchen. I've got this old crate that I've got kids' picture hanging on. I collect brooms, whisk brooms, so I got some of those hanging. This is where I keep my flour and sugar because we use a lot because we cook a lot. There goes our first winner right now. There they go. Nutmeg! You're winner, chicken dinner. Congrats, girl. In just a second, I will go in and tell you what kinds we have, and I'll see which one you want. So just stay right here. Don't leave. So you can see I took a little box and I hung it on the wall because I thought, I think that'll fit right there. And you can't have any empty spots. These are all my grandkids, cutest kids ever, such good kids. And of course, my whole laundry room's got to be full of stuff too, guys. All the stuff in my laundry room. There we go. Even on top of the dryer, we got stuff. We collect, well, I collect everything, but I collect the mortar and pestles. And then over here, I collect the water buckets. I have another firkin with all the things, an old light, and these pictures. This is coming right in my house. I got more of the old brooms and the washboards here. Yes, girl, I love the mortar and pestles. Love, love, love. And look at this old rooster. It's copper, guys. It's copper. And the piece behind it was actually a cabinet door that I upcycled. I put the hooks on it because I have all these old brushes and stuff I wanted to hang there. And I thought, I'm going to put that rooster right over the top. And then this is one of the bathrooms that's right inside the back door. So it gets used a lot. But I have a tall thing of Crocs, and I have one of those fancy rugs. I collect these old bottles too. And then if you go this way, this is one of my favorites. I can't get back far enough. Right on the toilet, I put another, like a crate. I put a crate there and put all my good stuff in it. So it goes all the way up. That's just a piece of a crate box, the end of it, and I hung it on the wall. So that's all on, right above your toilet, right where you need it, right, guys? Every piece has got to be decorated. No, girl, I'm just showing my house right now is what I'm doing. I am showing my house. So I got you covered right now because we're just doing a little tour, and we're going to go back in here with Robin, and we're going to get Nutmeg a lotion. Okay. Is what we're going to do. We're going to start another one. Let's start another one. Okay, I got another giveaway going, guys. You can get in that giveaway, and you can get another bottle of lotion. Nutmeg, these are what we have. You tell me which one you want. We have Love Spell, Lavender, Patchouli, All Right, Vanilla, No Scent,
Spice Cranberry Vanilla, and Lilac, and Black Raspberry Vanilla.
Which one you like? Lavender. Lavender. This is going to Nutmeg Mercantile. If you write Nutmeg, that'll be good enough. You are so welcome. Get in there. You might get another one. Get in that giveaway because we're going to give away another full bottle, guys. Another full bottle. So those of you that are coming in wanting to shop, all I have right now is the Buy It Now. And it's got all kinds of good stuff. And then these items right here are all loaded for Sunday. They're all loaded for Sunday, guys. All this good stuff. And then we've got stuff that is loaded for the private show. Loaded for the private show. We downsized and I don't have enough space. I understand, Claudia. I just showed them my wonderful quilt that you made me. I just showed them my wonderful quilt that I love so much. Sorry, guys, I was looking at something. This ladder right here. See, I mean, we work in here. This is brass that we're cleaning up to get ready to sell. Merry Christmas to all of you. This is some just random kitchen utensils that I have hanging up here, guys. Just all kinds of stuff. But this is how we work. This is how we work. That's where I do my shows. If you just came in, I'm just going through and showing everybody how we do everything. So basically, you're right here. You're right here is where the camera is, and I'm standing in front of it, and there's our backdrop right there. Our house isn't that big either, actually, guys. It's just I have it stacked and stacked and stacked. If you look, one side is all my kitchen stuff. The other side is work stuff. So we make it work, guys. We make it work. We got stuff on one side for one room and stuff on the other side for the other room. I love my stuff. I am here every day. Like I said in the beginning, we live in this house. We cook in this house. We eat in this house. We do everything. And yes, Tina, that is my ladder that I keep all my cowbells on. I keep my cast iron that I actually cook with. So I needed a place to hang it. That's what inspired the ladder, because I needed a place that I could put up my cast iron skillets. And I've got all of them but one on there right now, and it's sitting in the stove, my smallest one. But so I did that. Well, then I had all the room that I started hanging my dairy scales on there and hanging my cowbells on there. But I'm just giving you guys a second, and I'm walking you through what we've already done, so some of you that just came in can see it. Well, we're going to give away another lotion, and then we're going to mix up some bread for you guys. I'm going to mix up some bread. Thank you guys for all the follows. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I've got my butter pats with my creamers, my vintage trees. So much goodness. And everything I use, like that's my strainer I use, and I hang it here for decor at the same time. I think a lot of times we think we can't have decor and use it at the same time. Isn't that good, my Landy? So good. But these are all the things I love, guys. Now you know when I say, oh, I could hate to sell this item and it looks like this stuff, you know why. Because I want to keep it all, because this stuff right here is what my heart is, guys. This stuff right here. That's what I love. That is what I love. Tina, you won, girl. You won a whole bottle of lotion, goat milk lotion coming your way. Do you know what kind, or you want me to go in and list them off? Even little things like this, you can put so many pieces in. So many pieces can go in there. You want a surprise? Well, we can surprise you, girl, or we can go in there and I can actually name off what we have, and you can pick if you'd like to pick. All these old pieces, I love them. They just make your house feel so warm. Did you, Claudia? I love that because so many people. Yeah, I sure will. I'm gonna start another one, guys. Who's gonna get the next bottle of lotion? It's running now. Running now. Living Right said surprise her. Show my butter pat display. Well, girl, I have butter pats everywhere. I have butter pats right here. These are all white ironstone butter pats. Thank you. I have butter pats right there, more white ironstone. More white ironstone right there. I have one tucked back there. I have some here on the egg scale. I literally have butter pats under and on everything. If you go over here, I have Flow Blue butter pats right there. I have them everywhere. I have a couple chunky ironstone ones right there. Well, I just have them everywhere because I love them. So if they come up in an auction, I buy them and I figure out where I'm going to put them later. All the wood stuff, everything I have has just about come from Whatnot, guys. Everything. And when people think I'm buying so much stuff, well, this is why. Because if you think about how many pieces is in this one set, well, we have a crock, we have a bowl. We have 1, 2, 3 pieces there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wood pieces that I'm. This big old butter mold. I know, isn't that incredible? That's my new piece that I got from Market. Just maybe a few weeks ago. It ain't been very long. It ain't been very long. I love it. You go right ahead, girl. If I can help you figure out, because this has been a work in making for a long time. No, sweetie, I'm not selling anything. This is my actual home. And I'm just giving some ideas. We're not selling today. We're just giving stuff away today, and we're selling on Sunday. We'll be back on Sunday. Bookmark that show because I got a lot of the same decor in my shows. because I buy what I like. So that's why most of the stuff I sell is primitives, because I like primitives. So most of my stuff I sell is primitives. The next two shows will be a lot of wood, a lot of wood, a lot of wood, because I love wood. Makes you warm. Wood makes your house warm and cozy. At least I think it does. Even have a little, just going into our bathroom right there, I have this little ladder hanging on the wall, and just a few more things with all the pictures of the kids and things, with just a couple of our cream crocks and salt glaze and things. There's not a lot on there, mainly the kids pictures, but it's still dolled up too, and our money jar down there that I throw money in. Oh my goodness. And if you look up here, we have some old salvage that we put up there with a big crock and some more of that real touch greenery. The crock stack again. Sure, absolutely. I have several crock stacks, my Landy. You must have came in late after I showed them. I'll go back through. I'm just going to walk through. No, I do not have Mackenzie Child. Sorry. I do have about 500 items in the Buy It Now, but no Mackenzie Child. I had some, but I sold it all. These are my biggest crocks, so I have these sitting in front of the fireplace. Yes, girl, we are not minimalist. We are Maximus, and that is the style now. If you watch all the styles of homes experts, minimalist is gone, guys. Warm, cozy, vintage, antique, Maximus is in. That is what is in. Everybody wants all the good stuff. And you can tell as I'm going through here, guys, we live here. I mean, look, we live here. I mean, but that doesn't mean your house can't be warm and cozy. It can't mean, that's right, Marcia. You tell them, because that's how it is. That's how it is. Your house can be warm and cozy, and you can love all the stuff. I'm just going through one more time for everybody that came in late. Sydney, winner, chicken dinner. You get one of our goat milk soaps. You get one, or not soaps, lotions, girl. You get a whole bottle of goat milk lotion. There's my pie safe with all my goodies in there. And my favorite piece is this wood, this tall wood little cubby shelf I love. And more Crocs, more primitive. You know, you know. I am coming that way. Sydney, you hold on, and we're going to go and we're going to see what flavor you want. On. Yes, I do love wood, girl. I have thought so much about putting wood planks on the wall, but I think since I love wood so much that it would be a wood overkill because of all my wood stuff. I'm going to cover you up because I'm walking to the other room and I don't want you guys to get all dizzy. That's what people say on here anyway. Okay, Sydney, you can choose patchouli. All right, all right, all right. Love spell. Lavender luxury. Vanilla. No scent. Black raspberry vanilla. Lilac. Spiced cranberry vanilla. Which one would you like? Oh, that's wonderful, Claudia. I love log homes. Black raspberry vanilla for Sydney Carlin. Congrats, Sydney. Congrats, girl. You get our special handmade goat milk lotion. I'm going to start another one, guys, and then we're going to go make some bread. Okay, I got another one started. I'm going to go show my Landy. I'm covering you up. I'm going to show her a couple of these crock stacks. That's a lot of jewelry, girl. Look at all that jewelry you did. What time is it? It's 2:30. We're booking. Okay. Here we go. There's one. These are my twos. These are 2 gallons, 2 gallon crock stacks. Okay, you got that. And then we have Firkin stack over here. I got, guys, my inventory outside is where our inventory in the garage. I'll go show you the other. Oh, Janet went in the bathroom. I can't go show you that, girl. Um, my inventory is out in we have a big metal building garage, and that's where my inventory is. And I have piles of Crocs out there too that I just haven't found a place for. So I'm bringing some of those to you guys because, as you can see, my house is pretty full. So I think what we're going to do now, guys, is I'm going to show you. Yes, Jennifer, that campfire tin is going to be in the next 2 shows. So be sure that you're bookmarking all the shows. You got to bookmark all those shows. I am actually going to be giving away a campfire tin in my private invitation show. But I'm only giving out private invitations. If you have not got one, then it was an accident unless you're not a current customer, because it is for customers of 2024 only. Just to say thank you for what a fabulous year we had. So you need to send me a message if you haven't got your invitation. Oh, 2025. I'm thinking previous year. Previous year would be 2024. Where you at? It's 2025. If you're a customer of mine in 2025, I ain't even been around not that long. If you're a customer of mine from 2025, we are going to give away some bangers, and we're going to start everything at $1, and we got some bangers. There it is. We're going to give it away, guys. We're going to give it away. Yes, we are. And we're going to give away a lot more stuff too. We haven't got it all loaded, but we are going to give that away. And you can send me a message if I forgot to get you, because I have literally been going through about 9,000 customers and sending out these messages with the link to the private show, because only the people that I do that will see it, and you won't be able to get in if I don't send that to you. But I am only sending to my customers of 2025, because that's what the show is about. Okay? Okay. Now, Janet is out of the bathroom. We're going to go see that crock stack. Hold on. Because I did not intentionally leave any of you out. It's just the list is humongous, guys. And I'm so blessed. Look at this. Look at this, my Landy. This is the stack of bigger Crocs. And what I use, these are Lazy Susans. You know, like you can get them at any thrift store. You just get those Lazy Susans and they sit perfect. And they're always thick wood and they sit perfect on there, and you can just stack your Crocs. And then the top one, I have a little, just a little piece of wood that was kind of some kind of hanger for the wall. And I said, that would be great, because then I'll have room to put stuff, because I got to have room for stuff, guys, lots of stuff. And these are dried hydrangeas that I posted on Facebook and said, does anyone have uh, a hydrangea bush that they would let me come and cut some? And one lady said, come and get all you want. And I cut them, and then I just set them out in the garage to dry. So that's what those are. I love dried hydrangeas. And if you try to buy those like on Etsy or something, they want like $30 for a dry hydrangea. So if you post and somebody has it, they'll let you come cut them. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to show you how fast it is to whip up my quick bread, guys. Robin is going to videotape. So I got some stuff ready. Let me switch you. Oh, no, you're the right direction. You don't have. Okay. Now, when that goes off, we got to
figure out their name. I'll get it.
Okay.
I got it right here to do that.
Okay. Okay, guys. So I already got
Here we go.
my...
We're selecting. Who is it? Who is it? It is the Vintage Tadpole.
Woo-woo! Michelle, you winner chicken dinner. Do you know what kind you want, Michelle? Vintage tadpole? Or do you want me to go back in there and give you the list of what we have? Do you know what kind you want?
Yep. All right. We got it.
All right. She knows what smells good. That all right.
All right. You got it.
All right.
All right.
All right. It's all right.
All right. We'll get you all right.
Okay, guys. So I have my flour already in here. And if you guys want the written recipe, it's in the Buy It Now. I think it's $2 or something. But basically, it's just so I can mail it out to you. And it's a double copy, two-sided page recipes. So you need 3 cups of flour. Now you can buy bread flour. I just use a good all-purpose non-bleached flour just for health purposes of our family. You can mix it with your hands. You can do whatever. I have a pastry whip just because I cook bread every other day. But I'll probably get my hands in there is probably what I'm going to end up doing. This recipe needs 2 teaspoons of salt. Couldn't find my teaspoon. I had all halves, so we're going to put 4 of them in there. And I just sprinkle it around. So you need 2 teaspoons. It seems like a lot of salt, but let me tell you guys, if you don't put salt in your bread, it tastes like you're eating flour. You got to have salt. So I kind of stir up the salt into the flour a little bit because I'm going to put my yeast in there, which I keep in the freezer. And I'm using quick bread yeast. So it's it says bread machine, but I'm not doing a bread machine, but it is your instant yeast. If you want to use regular yeast, you just need to bloom it. And if you don't know what that is, use instant. Okay, we just need 1 teaspoon. So I'm going to do 2. I always keep all my yeast in the freezer because I've never had it go bad if it's in the freezer. If it's out of the freezer, I've had it go bad. So I keep it in the freezer. So back in the freezer that goes. So we're just going to stir that around a little bit. Now we need sugar for our yeast and for our bread. I'm going to use honey. I don't measure, but you need at least 1 tablespoon. Sometimes I put like probably 2 tablespoons because I just kind of do that. So it's
But approximately 1 tablespoon.
But
if you're a if you're a measurer.
If you want to measure, do at least 1 tablespoon of thing. So I kind of stir it around. We still just look like flour. I'm going to get some warm water. And we only need 1.5 cups of warm water. This is the longest part of the bread is getting your warm water.
And that's basically what's activating your yeast, correct?
Yes.
That will activate your yeast.
Oh, 1.5. You know, you make it a lot whenever you just randomly get 1.5 without looking. Pour it in, stir it up. Just stir it up, guys. Stir it up. When it's wet, you're done. When all your flour is wet, you're done. I mean, that literally is it. Do you see it? I still got some dry flour in there, so I'm making sure all my dry flour is wet. Once all your dry flour is wet, you're done. This is what we call quick, crusty bread. It's a quick, crusty bread. Because you're using the quick yeast, it rises quick. It's not fancy. You don't have to knead it. You don't have to do anything. Now, if you do want to knead it, then I would say, see how it's all wet? If you do want to knead it, give it like 30 minutes of sitting there soaking up, and then get your hands wet, and then just kind of stretch it, pull it, move it around, and that's all it needs. I put a lid on. If you don't have lid, just use saran wrap and just set it right there. That's it, guys. That's it. Now, I've told you about using your bean pot. Here is my bean pot. I have an old vintage bean pot. I have the newer Celebrating Home bean pots too that I've been selling you guys. They're right there. But for my bread, I like this one because it doesn't have any edges. Here is my bread that we are eating right now. This is what it's going to look like. This I made yesterday, I think. Either yesterday or the day before.
Now you cook it with your parchment like that, Cheryl?
Yes. I'm going to show you that. Here is my bread. You can cut your slices. It's just a nice,
Ooh, look at that.
thick, yummy bread. And it'll last like days, guys. And if you feel like it's a little stale or something, just warm it up with some butter. Put it in your air fryer for a couple minutes with some butter on it, and you'll have like hot
She's
toast.
making the bread. If you're just now joining in, she's making bread. They're asking, what did you make?
Oh,
I'm just answering questions.
I always take my parchment and I do this. That makes it stay where you want it. You don't have to do anything to your bean pot. You don't have to spray it. You don't have to do anything. You just put your parchment in there, and then you're going to put your dough in there. But right now, you're not doing nothing. So when this doubles in size, probably 2 hours, guys, probably 2 hours, I will take it out and I will just kind of flip it around, make sure it's all good, put it in there. Well, you don't put it in there. Let me back up. I flip it around with my little bench scraper just to make sure, even though you don't even have to do that, guys. I do it just because I've made bread so much. But you want to preheat your oven to like 425. You want this in your oven when it's preheating.
You're heating your pot up.
Yes, you're heating your pot. Once you reach the temp that you want, 425, you can even do 450, depending on your oven. You ain't going to mess it up either way. Don't worry about it. Put that in there, warm it up with it. Then you take the lid off, you take your dough, you set it on that parchment, you put the lid back on. You cook it for about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven. Take the lid off and cook it another 15 minutes or so till it's a nice golden brown. If you don't know it's done because you don't cook bread all the time, you can use your meat thermometer. Stick it in there. You need your bread to be 190 to 200. If it's not, if it's like 160 or something, it's still doughy inside. So just keep it in there. When you got that temp, you're ready. You take it out, let it cool off, slice it, and eat it. It's just an easy bread. You can make fresh bread for your family every day. That's how easy it is.
Okie dokus.
What do you think about that? Anybody got questions? Turn around here. Anybody got questions on that?
That parchment trick works on your cookie trays too.
Yeah.
Crinkle it.
Anything. Yeah.
That keeps it from rolling.
You definitely want to crumble that parchment no matter what you're doing. I mean, it's crazy how much difference that'd be. Boy, you tell how different I look without my mascara on. My eyes look like I have no eyelashes, guys. Nope, you don't have to. You don't have to, sweetie. The recipe is in the buy it now. If you did not write it down, it's in the buy it now. It's only a couple dollars, but you get 2 pages of recipes because I did a cooking show one time and I did all these recipes that were easy for families to make in a bean pot. And I put them all right in there for you.
And
I put them all right in there. And we do have bean pots in the microwave. We have bean pots in the buy it now, guys. In the buy it now. Now you need a bean pot. That's right. They're in the buy it now. There's several in there, but we've sold a lot of them too. So we don't have a lot left, but we always look for bean pots because even the Celebrating Home bean pots, they are made of clay and they cook so easy. Like you can make so much easy food just to, I mean, that recipe sheet gives you a bunch of those. It tells you how to just dump stuff in your bean pot, cook it, and eat it, basically. But that bread, especially if you are trying to budget your meals. Bread is not that healthy for you, but it is when you make it. That's the difference, guys. If you make, and that's just an easy bread for you to start with. Once you get an idea of how to make bread, we could go into my sourdough. Like I'm making 2 dozen sourdough cinnamon rolls today for Christmas tomorrow. And I mean, there's all kinds. I make sourdough bread, muffins, English muffins, bagels, whatever. And it's none of it's hard. It's just a process. Um, but once the crusty bread is how I started, and it's how I teach people because it's so easy. You can't fail. You cannot fail. Cinnamon rolls. They're a process, girl. They're a process. Yeah, I would just go on to YouTube and type in sourdough cinnamon rolls, unless you don't have a sourdough starter. I like doing sourdough, but if you don't, you can do just regular cinnamon rolls, and they'll show you how to do it. It is a little bit of a process. But um, any other questions or anything, guys? I just want to thank all of you for coming today, and please come and see me Sunday, and come to that special invitation only party, because it's to celebrate all of you and all your dedication to me and my channel. I mean, I am so humbled and blessed that you guys have just, I mean, you're here all the time. You're always here.
Mama Hen says she didn't get an invite too, and I know you.
Oh, is she on here too?
Yeah, she was on there.
Well, guys, like I said, it's not that I did not intend to not send you one. So if you ain't got it, just send me a thing, because literally I was going through my orders to try to find everybody to send. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. Maybe I shouldn't have done this because I'm going to miss somebody, because it's definitely not intentional. So just send me a message and say you didn't get your invitation. And as long as you're a customer of last year or this year, it's still this year, guys. We're almost into next year. As long as you was a customer, you should get an invitation. It is for customers only, because I'm going to be giving out some banger gifts, and I want my customers to get them, plain and simple. I don't want those little givey goblins to come in and take your guys' prizes that you deserve for supporting me all year. This is just a glance of what we'll be running in our first primitive show. We'll be loading some more, and then we're going to have our invitation only show. And our goal this year, now I have Janet working for me and Robin. They only work 1 day a week, but they can get a lot listed, is to have most of our shows loaded. We will still have a few items that are not loaded, but in a perfect world, I'd like to come on every other day instead of every day, and have a big loaded show for all of you, instead of running by the seat of our pants and throwing stuff up here and going. So that's our plan. And I want you all to just have the best Merry Christmas ever. I'm going to wrap some more presents for the kiddos. We like to play a lot of games. I don't know if any of you got family traditions that you like to do every year, but please share them if you do. We play a lot of fun games, and I wrap random stuff. So it's kind of fun at the same time. I wrap some good things, but I also wrap, like, let me think of something, because I have 8 grandkids. 6 of them are girls, 2 boys. And what always tends to happen is one of the boys will open up something like lipstick or something like that, because I will wrap random things, and there will be some really cheap things like a little travel Kleenexes, and then there might be something like a expensive North Face blanket or something in there, but they have no idea, and most of them are cheap stuff. Um, and we will play games, and they end up with whatever present, and then they all open, and it's just a blast. We like to have fun. All my grandkids get 2 presents from me. One's always a snack box with all their favorite foods, which is fruit and protein bars, beef jerky, some gum, some mints, all that kind of stuff, chips, all the stuff they like, nuts. So I buy a big box of healthy and semi-healthy snacks for them, and then I buy something that they will really like, that is something they want or need. We don't spend a whole lot of money, but we try to get them something that they like or need. And then we play games and have fun, and we spend the whole day together. And we're doing that tomorrow, guys. So, all of you have a Merry Christmas. I'm going to do one more really fast giveaway. I want you to jump in. This is the last one, really fast, because we're going to pull it. I'm not going to wait the whole 5 minutes. We're going to pull it, and I'm going to go back to work. And my girls are finishing up all their work for the day. So, we're going to finish up around here. And all of you have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for coming in. Robin says Merry Christmas. There's Janet and Robin right there.
Merry Christmas.
We're going to be bringing you guys the goods in 2026.
That sounds weird.
I know. Melissa, you're so talented with all your cool looking emoji thingies you make. And yes, guys, send me that invitation, because I will, or that message, and I will get you your invitations out later today after I get 10,000 little packages wrapped for these games. It would take me a year
to figure out how she did that.
I know. She's got some cool stuff happening, don't she? Okay, is everybody in there? I'm going to count it down. Well, Cindy, you come back and see me. You come back and see me on Sunday, and you will definitely be a customer for 2026. And I'm telling you, you won't be sorry, girl. You won't be sorry, because we're going to bring the fire. We start everything at $1, and we also do max shipping, so you never pay more than $9.21 no matter how much you buy. You could buy 50 pounds of stuff and still pay $9.21, girl. So you come and see me. Okay, guys, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're pulling right now. Who's going to get the last bottle of goat milk lotion? It is going to be Lynn, winner, chicken dinner, Lynn, what kind do you want? Do you know? We have lilac, spice cranberry vanilla, black raspberry vanilla, vanilla bean, non-scented, all right, love spell, and lavender, and patchouli. Lilac, you got it, my friend. Congrats. I hope all you love those. Have a Merry Christmas from me. We'll get those right out. And I did see a few of you buying out of the Buy It Now, so thank you so much. We'll get those right out to you. It will be after Christmas, guys, because we have our Christmas tomorrow. So I have to spend the rest of the evening getting ready for that. So it will be the day after Christmas that we get them all in the mail. But I just want you to know that I feel so blessed to have all of you as fabulous customers. So thank you again. Let's go raid somebody real quick, because somebody out there is having a show with not very many people. And let's just all go in and say Merry Christmas, okay? So hold on, and we're going to go say Merry Christmas to somebody. Oh, Melissa, so are you. So are you, girl. Let's go find somebody that don't have a lot of people. And let's see who we got here. Now, I don't know this. This person is called Primitive Place. They have 13 people. I don't know them. But let's just go in and say Merry Christmas, okay? I will see you guys on Sunday. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody.